Bullying. Seeking to harm, coerce, or intimidate. What is bullying? Bullying is an unwanted aggressive behavior that normally involves real or perceived power imbalance. This behavior, it humiliates people, it harms others, it makes them just, doesn't make them feel good when they're being bullied. But there's multiple forms of bullying. Aside from being physical with someone, you can be bullying someone by purposely isolating someone and leaving them out of a situation that's considered bullying. And this can happen through conversations, it can happen through text messages, it can happen online or throughout social media, which is basically cyberbullying. And bullying, it happens a lot to children, but it's not exclusive to children. It happens from kids to teenagers and even adults. It happens in sports. It happens at your place of employment. It happens with your close circle of friends. It happens with your family members. And the sucky thing about it is that bullying, it affects your self-esteem. It causes self-esteem issues, and it changes how you interact with people. And oftentimes, people who are bullied, it leads to depression and oftentimes suicide. But I guess the main question here would be, why do people bully? Why, if all the things you can do in the world, why do you choose to be a bully? Well, sit down because I have the answer coming right up. Nah, but seriously, it's honestly, it's not easy to pinpoint why someone is bullying. It could be a multitude of reasons. And normally it's because oftentimes they're not happy with themselves or they're insecure with themselves. Maybe they have a life at home where they're getting beat or they're being talked down to, and they feel that pain, and then they see someone else who looks weak and they prey on that, and that's just their way of getting it out and expressing themselves. But kids oftentimes, as they grow out of that behavior. I've known kids and I've seen like, oh, he's actually a cool guy now he's not bullying this dude. So kids normally grow out of that behavior, and when someone is feeling powerless in their own life, that can be a trigger. When they start to intimidate other people, they feel a sense of power. I guess the sucky thing about it is that when bullies, they start to feel that they get their way, it's basically reinforcing that behavior because you're cowering to their power, and our mind automatically adapts to what makes us feel good. And this behavior is oftentimes rewarded when other people get involved. You have like flunkies and people who just, root you on to bully someone. It just makes that bully, feel more rewarded for doing this behavior. Now, how do you stop bullying? If it starts, there has to be a stop, right? It depends on the situation of bullying you're going through. If you're in a situation where you're being like physically bullied by someone, oftentimes how to stop that is you have to stand up for yourself. And that is way easier said than done. We have our fears. We're not confrontational people. We don't want to fight. We don't want to harm anyone. Why do I have to go through this feeling just because this person is messing with me? Like, why? It's sucky, but you can't control anything that this bully is doing. You can only control what you do. So in order to do that, oftentimes you have to stand up to what you're fearful of. You have to stand up to that bully. And the reason why you stand up to them is just because, oh snap, they'll be like, hey, come here. I'm not sure if that's how bullies talk, but if they see that you aren't giving them what they want, it's like, oh snap, I wasn't expecting this. It kind of throws them off, and it may even get them even more upset. But hey, you stood your ground. You let them know that I'm not gonna put up with this. So whatever we got to do, let's do it. But I'm not putting up with this. Another thing you can do is when you're confronting a bully is you can have a friend around. Oftentimes bullies, they lose their power when they're like, oh snap, there's more than one person I'm having to deal with. And that makes you feel good, because people are much stronger when they are united. When we are united, we are so strong. And this is in the work setting as well, not just at a school, but it can be at a work setting as well. And another route you can take when it comes to handling bullying is to talk to someone. Talk to your mom, your dad, a guardian, or whoever the head of your household. Talk to them, let them know what's going on and discuss it. And maybe they can come up with a better solution that can rectify the situation. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to your parents about it, you don't want them to worry or anything like that, talk to an authoritative figure. You know, someone like maybe a coach or a school counselor, someone who is an authoritative figure that you can trust, and you know, listen to their advice and see what they feel that you should do. If you're at a workplace, they have HR, so reach out to HR. Let them know. Say, hey man, this dude bullying me. He keep trying to take my lunch money, and I'm broke. You know, I got bills. He trying to take my lunch money. We too grown for this, man. Another way you can handle being bullied is remaining calm under the situation. Whatever is happening, do not give a reaction. Because if you give a reaction, bam, that's just what they're waiting for. And you cancel it out. You cancel out their expectations of you being bullied by just, if they're yelling at you, ha 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 ha, you just calm and just, you know, don't even give them any kind of reaction, you know? Another way you can go about handle being bullied is befriend them. Oftentimes bullies are lonely. You don't know, maybe they just want a friend. Like, hey man, I just want to be a friend, but they don't know how to say that without just being physically like, be my friend, you know, without being able to express the, hey, I want somebody I can kick it with, you know. I honestly feel like if you talk to someone, get to know them before you start, I feel like you can just talk to them. Talk to them. Not granted, everyone will handle the situation differently, but at least try to befriend them to see how they react to it, you know. Another thing that you need to make sure of is that when bullying happens, do not let it linger. You need to handle it when it happens. So when you get that feeling, that anxiety feeling like, oh crap, I think this dude is trying to bully me. I ain't trying to cause no problems. Handle it right then and there. Because if you let it linger, that bully will have more room and feel more comfortable with you backing down. Then you'll have to just keep dealing with that. Nah, you don't want to deal with that, bro. Handle it right now. I remember someone tried to bully me back when I was, you know, a little tyke growing up. And we were in the 4th grade. It happened in the 4th grade. Teacher, she told us to go back in like this little cupboard thingy and get some science books. And we went back there 3 at a time. It was me, this other girl, and the guy who was trying to bully me. We were getting books, and I'm small and skinny and tiny and stuff. And then I looked like a girl, you know, because I used to have like long hair and stuff like that. But, you know, I guess people thought I was just weak. I don't know. But back then he pushed me like, get out of the way or something like that. Because I guess he was trying to impress this girl. I don't know what he was trying to do. And then the girl, she laughed like, hee hee hee. And I stood up and just like, man, don't be pushing me or something like that. And he was like, it's over for you after school. And I was just like word, this... like, what's happening, man? You know? Like, why? Like, this escalated quickly, you know, in my mind back then. I'm like, okay. But I'm not sure if he was just saying that for the moment to impress this girl or so. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, snap, it's about to go down after school. So I was thinking about it as we were going through school. And, you know, I was a little nervous about it and I felt nervous. And then after school comes, my mom, she used to pick me up after school. And so I saw my mom coming, and then as we were exiting the school, I saw the guy. I'm not gonna say his name, cause maybe he'll. No, you know what? I'll say it. It happened. Ben. His name's Ben, and I know his last name, but I'm not gonna do that. But his name's Ben. I saw Ben come out, and I was like, "Hey Ben, what's up now?" And then I, boom, hit him right in the jaw. And then, like, as soon as I hit him, I saw my mom coming, and my mom came and, like, she broke it up. I saw my mom came, she broke it up, and then he was like, it's over for you tomorrow after school. But that part where he said, it's over for you tomorrow after school, that stayed in my mind. Like, tomorrow at school is going down. Oh, my God. But anywho, maybe I'll tell the second half of that story in another video. But the point is, I recognize that someone was bullying me or trying to bully me, I let it be known that it's not gonna go your way, bro. It's not gonna go your way. I'm not gonna stand for this, you know. I definitely encourage you all to stand up for yourselves and fight off these bullies that think that they can get their way. This bullying sucks, man. People get bullied for all the dumbest things in the world. I just don't get it. You get bullied for the way you look, because of your skin color, because of the shape of your body and your face and your teeth and all this stuff. It's just like, we're different. Not everyone is going to look like the standard beauty or what you consider beauty, or not everyone's going to be shaped a particular way. Not everyone's going to be having the same height and length and width and all that stuff. Granted, there's some stuff you can control as far as like your diet, but when it comes to the shape of your head and how your body, you have no control. If you're like considered a little person, or if you like men and you're a guy, you like women. If you're a woman, you like both genders and you want to be identified. I don't know why people get bullied like that. It's just respect and accept people for who they are. You know, I get that people have their own points of views and how people should live life or how life should be, but we're all different. But we're all the same. We feel, we see, we touch. Well, some of us, most people, some people can't even do that. As far as, having, being blind and all that stuff. We don't ask for these deformities that happen throughout life. They just come. And so if you bully someone like that, how weak-minded are you? How weak-minded are you to just look at someone who has something that's a little different than what you expect to be normal, and you make fun of them? How do you think that make them feel? That doesn't make them feel good. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going off. But the point is, bullying sucks, man. Let's just enjoy life for everything that it has to offer, and let's make the best of it. Stop putting people down so you can feel better. I don't think that's the proper way to live. Always be aware of the things that you do. Be aware of the things that people say that make you feel like, oh man, if I don't do this, I can't do this. Because that's another, form of bullying, like peer pressure. Don't give into that, man. Just think about what's best for you at this particular moment, okay? And just reevaluate yourself. If you feel like you're in a situation where you're getting bullied, reach out. Reach out to me. Hit me up. I don't care. Hit me up. We'll talk. We'll go to the school and we'll face them together. In all seriousness, hit me up if you don't have anyone else to reach out to. We can talk about it. I'm extremely grateful for you all for watching this video. I'll definitely be discussing this topic deeper in different particular situations. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Show your boy some love with the thumbs going straight to the sky. And other than that, please tell someone that you love them today. Okay? Let them know that you love them right now. Other than that, have a great day.